Welcome back everyone. We're on the banks of the Darling River in Pooncarie. There's something pretty special happening. We're heading to Menindee because the gates to the Weir are open and the Menindee lakes are filling. So we're going to drive about another 120 k's from Pooncarie. We're going to check that out. But at the moment we've just got a coffee from the Wharf Cafe here in Pooncarie. Absolutely sensational. Stick around. The Menindee lakes are a series of 9 large lakes that feed into the lower part of the Darling River, right along past here. With recent rainfall up in Queensland, a lot of that water has travelled down south and into the lakes. So we'll keep cruising along to Karoola station. There's plenty of obstacles on the road up through here, like these cows. There's also plenty of roos and emus and things like that. But anyhow, the lakes are receiving their first good drink in a number of years. And if you go through my playlists on regional New South Wales, you'll see that there's been a number of fish kills on the Darling River downstream of the lakes. So if any luck, there'll be enough water for a bit of a flush of the Darling and put some oxygen back in the water for the fish. We're at Karoola station. The Darling's in pretty ordinary condition here. She's pretty green and stagnant, so some water coming out of Menindee lakes will be good. So the gates are open. We're going to go down and check that out. Geez, we've had some boys trips along here in the past. A little bit more sedate today. We'll keep cruising. We've made it to Menindee. We've just had a quick meal at the pub. I recommend the steak sandwich. We'll go and have a quick squeeze at the river and then we'll go down to the lakes and check that out. The river's looking a little bit better here. There's still not much flow, but that green tinge that we saw a little bit further downstream isn't quite as bad here. There's not much coming out of the lakes at the moment, but we'll get down to the lakes and we'll check that out. Quite keen on seeing all the bird life and how much water is actually flowing into the lakes. The boys here, hang on, we've had a bit of a campfire on the boat ramp. That's a bit ordinary, isn't it? We made it! The pelicans are having an absolute ball. So this is Lake Minandichi, which is fed by Lake Pamamaroo, if I'm pronouncing that properly. It's quite a complex lake system with a couple of weirs like this one. This is obviously the one coming to Lake Minandichi. We'll go and have a look at the one going into Lake Pamamaroo shortly. I'll put up a Google map because, like I said, it is a very complex system the way the water flows through here. So there's the Google map, and like I said, it's a pretty complex lake system. We're about 250 kilometres from Mildura, so it's a fair hike, but it's well worth the drive. Rightio, we'll cruise down to Lake Pamamaroo and have a look at that. That's the main inlet, I suppose. You can see here that flood water coming in is quite dirty, but this lake itself is absolutely beautiful. We'll wander around and have a bit of a look because there's some great camping spots and beautiful sunset as well. Have a look at that. How nice is it to see these lakes in this sort of condition? There is a toilet block and stuff here, so it's a great little camping spot, good swimming area, and I imagine there'd be pretty good fishing as well. Well, there you have it, guys, the Menindee Lakes. I hope you enjoyed it. Be good, stay safe, and bye for now.